all fit in that box. This like literally makes no sense. What's up guys, it's the Hunter Fisher. Welcome back to another epi banger video. Today's video is going to be another unboxing because right now it's tropical storm Fred outside. To be honest, the last time that happened, I did this. Also, when I didn't have anything to do like fish, I didn't have anywhere to go particularly, I just did this. So, and y'all killed, I wouldn't say killed the last unboxing video. Y'all did pretty well in the last unboxing video. So do me a favor and kill this unboxing video before the video even starts. Do me a favor guys, like, comment, and subscribe. But today's video is going to be another huge unboxing of a certain brand that I have yet to actually try, but I'm super excited to try. I literally have not thrown these baits since I've had them. I've had them about almost a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I literally have not thrown them because I wanted to make this video first before I threw a single bait. So one little special fact about this box, guys, is there's some baits in here that are one, being discontinued on their website, and two, unreleased baits. So there's unreleased baits in these boxes right here. So I hope you guys are, dude, I'm bad at Englishing right now. I've done like 3 cuts now trying to figure out how to say this right. I give up this time. I'm really excited to open this box, guys. Let's get into it. I just want to say shout out to Jenko Fishing for hooking me up. I really was excited at ICAST and get to know the guys like Arbor, Holden, and I want to say thank you to them for sending out this huge box. Literally, when it showed up on my doorstep, it was stuffed to the brim in a tiny box. Like, I mean, literally the stuff, I unboxed it and looked at it all. It doesn't fit back in the box. Like, I can't get it to fit the way that they put it in there. I don't know how they did it, but they did it, and I'm pretty impressed, to be honest with you. Hopefully, we can get to enjoy some of this box today. So also, I hope you guys enjoy the new lighting. I wanted to try to get a little bit of better scene to give you guys, you know, something more appeasing to the eyes. Let's say that. It's more appeasing to the eyes whenever you have good lighting. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. Let's get into the unboxing. Stop talking. Whew. Okay guys, sorry, I had to grab a drink. Let's get into the unboxing. So guys, there's tons of stuff from Janko it's really carried all across the platform. They have everything from giant swim baits to crappie fishing supplies and all that stuff. You guys know I love crappie fishing. You guys know I love giant swim baits. You guys know all this stuff. So when I talked to these guys, they got to know me and what I liked, and I guess maybe they watched a couple of my videos and they checked it out. So hopefully, let's get into this box. And guys, I want to give you guys a challenge for this video. Do me a favor and count how many times I say this is the sauce and drop it down in the comment below. And how about this? If you count exactly how many times I say this is the sauce, including how many times I've already said it before this point, if you count it, I will send the person who gets it right first a free mystery tackle box. And I'll message you, I'll ask for your Instagram in the comment section so I can send it through Instagram, but I will literally mail you a mystery tackle box with some tackle that I just have left over. And I'm gonna send you guys a free one if you count how many times I say sauce. The key word is sauce. I'm gonna pop it right here on the screen, sauce. Do me a favor, count how many times I said sauce. Whoever gets it right first, free MTV. Let's get into this. All right guys, so right off the bat, there's a couple things like hooks and weights I'm gonna start out with. I really don't have any organization when it comes to this box whatsoever, so I'm just gonna pick up something and then throw it on there, and hopefully we can make that work. So very first thing right here is a 1.5 ounce Jenko Fishing swim bait head. So I'm gonna take it out of the box and give you guys a little bit of a look-see at it. So that right there is for a little special something that you guys will see in just a moment here. Pretty dope swim bait head. This would probably perfect for some snook. The bend, there's like no bend in the hook at all. And the keeper I really like a lot too. So that double hook keeper looks like it will definitely hold a bait a lot better than most other jig heads probably would. So that is the very first thing of today. So of course a pack of jig heads for the swim baits. You guys haven't seen the swim baits though yet, so that'll be the cool part. All right guys, number 2 today is one of their creature weights in 1/2 ounce. So this is pretty unique. They're not tungsten, I don't think. Yeah, lead-based alloy. What these are is essentially creature weights that have eyes on them. So the weights literally have eyes on them, and the thing is about the whole eye theory. So a lot of people believe in the bass fishing world that if you have a bait with red eyes, it's more likely to get bit because the fact when a craw is in dark water or in dark situations at night, their eyes will glow red. So say for example, if you literally took a flashlight into a crawfish tank and shined it, you're gonna see the crawfish eyes light up red, and it is crazy. It is definitely pretty cool. I know we got a couple packs of these today, so I'm gonna hurry up and burn through those. We got a 1/2 ounce, we got 5/8 ounce, we got 1 ounce, so punching. We're gonna do some punching with this stuff. I also got some more jig heads, but this one's the 1 ounce instead of the 1.5 ounce. And did I get more of those? Oh yeah, here's some more of them right here. More creature weights, but these ones are a little bit unique. So this is essentially a skirt keeper. So if you were punching with a punch skirt, this is a 1 ounce or it has a skirt keeper right there, guys. You guys can kind of see it with the light and everything. That right there is a skirt keeper. So say if you're punching in mats and stuff like that, it allows your bait to have a better presentation when going through the mat, and also bulks up your presentation, and also allows it to slide a little bit easier. So when you're using creature baits that have big beaver claws, you don't have to worry about getting caught with other appendages. That was extremely loud, and I didn't expect that to be that loud. It scared the crap out of me. All right, guys, and I also got another set of those creature weights right there. Same thing, but different color, black with a collar right there. I think I've gone through most of the weights. There we go. Another set of weights right there. I almost forgot those ones. Another set. These ones are also 1 ounce with green. How many of those did I get? But yeah, I got 3 different packs of those ones with the skirt keeper, which honestly I don't really see myself punching too much right now. I will be punching more as the winter comes, because sometimes those fish will push up in that grass and get to where the heat holds on sunny days. I think that is all for weights and hooks and stuff. Yeah, that's all for weights and hooks and stuff. So now we can get into the actual baits. First bait right out the bat is one of their signature baits that I really love, that whenever I was at ICAST, I said, wow, I've always wanted to actually hold this bait and see what it looked like, the action wise and everything. So this right here is called the Jenko Fishing Booty Shaker. Yes, it's called the Booty Shaker. So all their big swim baits that have more kick than other ones are called the Booty Shaker. So they have like, I don't think they have normal, quote unquote, normal swim baits, but one thing about these booty shaker swim baits is the tail is extremely heavy, hence the name booty shaker. And this big booty shaker tail flaps like crazy, and I don't even know how it looks in the water. I've never seen these in the water quite yet, but I have a great feeling that these things are gonna have extreme thump, extreme action, and it's gonna be insane. Like this right here on an underspin, I feel like, in like the winter or the spring is gonna be an absolute sauce bait. So right there, if you guys freaking know anything about the fall, that this is going to be a money bait in the fall. So I'm gonna throw this on underspin, and it's gonna be the absolute freaking sauce for the fall. I'm giving you guys this easy. I think I've said it like at least several times now. I think I've said it at least several times. I know I'm gonna get to like the double digits in this video without a doubt. So that's the Booty Shaker 4.0, the 4-inch size, and they're olive shad. So olive shad is a pretty cool color. Speaking of olive shad, this right here is the big mama. So this bait right here, a lot of people say people use it for pike. I don't have pike, so, well actually I do, but they're small. They probably won't eat this. No, I'm gonna say that and they're gonna eat it. But whenever I was ICAST, oh my God, dude. This is the big mama booty shaker. This is the 8-inch booty shaker. So I don't think my swim bait rod can even handle this bait. But literally this bait right here is insane. So, dude, this, even though it's huge, it still looks like the sauce, because look at that freaking. So guys, here's a quick tip. If you want to know your swim bait is good for cold water, or say for example you're in a more of a current situation where you let your bait stick and you let the paddle do its own magic, when your bait can do this right here, where it bends completely all around without having to, you know, push it. If the bait like stays here, that's not good for slower action retrieves. This is better for your slowest possible action retrieve, or you can burn it and it's going to go crazy. It's literally going to flip out if you burn it. But this bait looks insane. Also, I didn't mention it with the original, those 4-inch booty shakers, but the plastic is extremely soft. That's why it can do that. If this was used with a different plastic, it wouldn't be able to do that. So this bait right here, even though it's huge, and I don't think I'm going to catch more than a couple of fish on this, I am really excited to throw it because I just want to see the action. I'm just going to have to get like some 12-aught Winter Beast hooks that are unweighted and just throw this by itself, because I'm pretty sure this bait weighs at least 3 ounces and it's freaking gargantuan. So this is gonna be a giant bait to throw. I'm definitely excited to throw it, and I think it's insane. All right guys, on to the next bait. Still on the train of swim baits, we have a couple more booty shakers in here. Booty shakers. I just love saying it, honestly. That's just the funniest part. But on the train of swim baits, big swim baits, they also sent me their hard swim bait, the Janko Listic 6-inch shad. This is like a jointed shad style swim bait, gizzard shad. Now, I think it's gonna be extremely easy to catch fish on this, because this thing looks amazing. It looks like the absolute sauce, because in the fall they're gonna kill this thing. It's gonna be like the freaking bait fish sauce for fall, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited to throw this. But basic hard body swim bait. What I'm really amazed with is it looks like the eyes are gonna stay on better, which I don't know how I know that, but the eyes look like they're more durable. They just look more durable. I don't know what it is. Amazing. I haven't tested the action, but I'm excited to test the action on that. So let's keep on the whole idea of swim baits. Keep going with the swim baits. But here we got the 6 inches, which these feel tiny compared to the 8-inch now, but this is their other 6-inch swim baits, another bait fish sauce bait right here. And this is another Janko booty shaker, but in the 6-inch size. And that will be insane with tons and tons of action. So let's take them out of the package, show it off a little bit right there. Again, like I said, that whole paddle tail trick, if this paddle tail can do that, that means it's a good swim bait for slower action retrieves is what I would say. That one is in their white shad color, which is like just normal shad. I'm assuming like just sexy shad without the blue. All right, guys, so on to the next booty shaker swim bait. This one is unique, so I feel like this one would kill it in inshore bait presentation. I just see this being some redfish or trout sauce in the fall, but this is their 3 1/4 inch booty shakers. So, and that's in their spark shad, which I could really see this being a great finesse swim bait for the winter too. That would be some winter juice, sauce, whatever you want to call it. That looks amazing. And it's like clear, so like, it's like see-through-ish. Oh no, focus on me. Focus on this swim bait. There's this swim bait. Okay. So yeah, it's a crazy color. I mean, literally, you can't even see it, how small it is, but okay, here's your 3 1/4 inch. And then here's your 8-inch. Insane difference. I'm holding them out the same length. I try to make them like, here you go. Like this is just the difference right there. It's insane how 8 inches is that much bigger than 3 1/4. That's just crazy to me. That's just, it doesn't make any sense. And the thing is, it still holds that paddle where it flips over to the side. It doesn't matter what size it has. It has that paddle like lean, and that's like amazing for baits. All right, guys, let's move on to the next series of baits and stuff like that that aren't booty shakers, because there's so many booty shakers. But let's move on to some more. Let's move on to some more bait fish sauce right here. So Janko also makes another bait fish style bait called the tremor shad. And the tremor shad is a giant, like, it's just more of a fluke style bait. But here is their 7-inch tremor shad, which these, again, fall and winter sauce, dude. I'm telling you, it is going to be the absolute sauce. Oh, that scent. I can smell that scent. Oh my God. It's definitely bait fishy, that's for sure. But we're taking them out. I'm trying to take them out to show you guys on camera, but the freaking, so what I'm already noticing about these tremor shads is that their like tails are very like wiggly. Like this would probably be pretty interesting to try on a shaky head, which makes no sense, but like, look at that. Weightless Texas rig, moving it as fast as I can. Amazing, I'm telling you, those are gonna be fire. Those have that same plastic that the booty shakers had, so they have tons and tons of action without even trying, and that is just, to me, that's just really impressive as usual. Janko so far, so they're a company based out of, I think, Kentucky Lake area is what I believe they're based out of, and I'm honestly like really excited to actually try out their products for the first time, because Janko seems like a really honest company, like to the bone. They make really cool crappie baits, which I did get crappie baits in this box. I am hoping to try more of their crappie stuff soon. They have a crappie bait that inspired me to pick up a new like practice, so which is, I'm going to save that for a future video, but I'm hand tying my own crappie jigs now just for the fun of it, because another guy who's associated with Janko named North Texas Fisherman, if you guys don't already know who that is, I'm going to leave his Instagram handle picture right here. North TX Fisherman. He's a little bit smaller on Instagram. Well, not like smaller. You know what I mean. He's a smaller size on Instagram, less than 10K, but he's a really good crappie fisherman. He's been doing crappie master tournaments, which I think is dope. That is really cool to do crappie master tournaments, and I think I definitely would try that one day, because I've already done bass tournaments. I would want to try crappie tournaments just to see how they are, and because I think it'd be interesting to try. Like, competing for crappie sounds unique, and I think I would definitely be down to try it. But I got some more tremor shads. So they sent me 2 packs of their 5-inch tremor shads, but it's 2 slightly different colors. So they sent me pearl, which is, well, no, this is pearl. This is white shad. You can't really see the difference on screen. So this right here, you got pearl and white shad, and these look pretty good. I mean, your normal fluke style bait, but they have more action. And I bet you can just like rig a Mondo drop shot, and that would be crazy. Like the world's biggest drop shot would be crazy. So that would be definitely a dope bait to try, and I'm really excited to give it a shot. I have to check what's in there, dude. It's hard to keep track of all these baits that are in there. Which, I mean, thank you again to Janko for sending this all to me. I really appreciate it. This is some great stuff. I didn't know what they were sending me, and I am really surprised to try out some of their stuff. This is some pink stuff. Now, you guys know I've been on a pink kick lately for my more micro baits and stuff like that. This is called Hot Shot. So Hot Shot looks like a great smallie bait, which I've never caught smallies before, or never went fishing for smallies at least. I think that this bait would be definitely something different to try. So this is like definitely a drop shot bait, but you should probably Texas rig this all the same as the other tremor shads. but looks like it has tons of action. So moving on to some more bass baits. So I'm saving the crappie baits for last. I'm saving one bait for the end of the video because I'm trying to get that watch time up. If you guys want to see the unreleased bait that I teased in the thumbnail and the title, make sure you guys stay till the very end of the video to see, because I'm saving it till the end because you guys are probably here for it, but I'm really excited to talk about this bait because it's unique. When I saw it, I fell in love with it. But this bait is another bait I'm talking about right here. This is their Fleabag 110 millimeters. It's their topwater spook. Has great sounding sounds, you know, but this is definitely, looks good. Topwater spook. I have not been on a spook bite in a long time. It's been about 1.5 years since I've been on like a true spook bite, and spook bites are so much fun because I mean, it's like sometimes when bass are on spook bites, they don't just hitting once, they're blowing up once, twice, 3 times, and it's like usually more than one bass, and that's the most fun about it. In summertime is the #1 time in summer through fall is the #1 time to throw a spook, but there's really never a bad time to throw a spook. If you don't throw a walking bait, spook bait, whatever you want to call it, you're doing something wrong because you need to throw this more often. Yeah, this bait looks a little bit different. They also sent this bait right here, which was rather unique, and I didn't understand how it worked at first when I saw it. They're called their trap line rip knockers. So what this is a rattle trap style bait. But this is a rattle trap style bait called the trap line rip knocker, and essentially what you do is you put your line through the bait and then tie it to the hook on the other side of the bait, so it's like a line through lipless crankbait. Yeah, I don't know how much this weighs, but it's in the spring color. Definitely unique bait. I'm gonna have to try it out here soon. I wonder if it's so I guess it's meant to rip through vegetation better, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how that works, but I'm definitely gonna have to try it out here soon. Like, this might be the most innovative lipless crankbait on the market, and we don't know. Maybe this is the sauce and I just don't know. It's definitely unique, and it comes with VMC hooks. So one thing I've noticed with all these baits is they come with VMC hooks. I think VMC hooks are pretty good, so I mean, I think that's pretty awesome. So put that one off to the side. Let's move on to some more bassy baits. So I think this is the last bass bait. Yeah, well, there's one more, but I'm saving that till the end. So this right here is their Offspring Buzzbait. So this is a really unique buzzbait. It's a 1/4 ounce black color. What this is essentially is a buzzbait that has a spring that hits the blade as it like spins. And that is definitely a more unique style buzzbait. I've never seen anything done like that. I'm excited to try it, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to try that here soon. With this tropical storm, I bet this would be a fire bait to try, but too bad I'm in here filming an unboxing. That bait would be awesome to try. I'm really interested in how like different that bait might be. What I do like is it looks like the skirt is, yeah, the skirt's hand tied. Which a lot of baits nowadays, I prefer hand-tied skirts just because they last longer and they don't slip, and I think that's awesome that they have hand-tied skirt on that. I'm definitely impressed with that so far. Holy crap, I have stuff all over the table right now and it's insane. These are called the Big T Crappie series baits. So Big T, I believe, is a crappie fisherman that is associated with Janko. Whoa, I didn't even notice that. So these baits are glowing. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that when I first got these baits. So this is obviously a monkey milk crappie minnow, but they call it the Big T Fry Baby. This is the Fry Baby. Yeah, the smaller Fry Baby. And that is in their monkey milk glow color. So they're actually glowing like a hint of yellow in the video, in like, I guess real life, IRL. They're actually glowing yellow a little bit. You can't really tell on the camera, I noticed, but that is weird. I didn't even notice that when they first came out of the box. Oh, I spilled baits everywhere, dang it. Here is their Big T Crappie series baits, the Fry Daddy, and their Smoke Show. Now this bait right here I think will be great in the winter when those crappie are getting fat and lethargic. So hopefully, guys, I'm gonna make a couple trips home this fall and winter, where I'm gonna go visit back home, and we're gonna go do some crappie fishing back home in Jacksonville and see what we can get on down there. Hopefully I can go find some good brush piles down there, but that is their bait. Holy crap, that has a ton of action. Huh, I wonder if they're small. Hold up. I didn't realize this, but I think they're minnow style or crappie jigging minnows. I think they have more action than like the Bobby Garlands. Hold up, pretty sure they do, because I've used Bobby Garlands a ton, but these have more. Oh my god, they have more action than Bobby Garlands. Look at that. You guys really can't see that. You can see that kind of. You guys can see that. These are like more action than Bobby Garlands. That's insane. I didn't think you'd really get more action than that. I can already see this. 1/8 down, 1/8 jig head, or like a 1/16 jig head on a brush pile. Pop, pop, pop. Hopping it up and down, especially in the winter. It's gonna be the sauce for some cropsters. Let's move on to some more baits. So we got jig heads here. These are called the Warheads from Kevin Rogers. So Kevin Rogers is one of the guys that also is associated with Jenko Fishing, and is called Hand to Fin Combat with the Biggest Slabs. So this is unique. So I like these jig heads a little bit more due to the fact that they have a higher gauge hook. That's like one thing I've noticed is like a struggle in the crappie industry. I don't know why it's a struggle, because it makes no sense. Crappie fishermen are always fishing on brush piles. Why would you want your hook to bend out? Than most crappie jigs do. So you see that right there? Definitely a lot better as far as kind of a stronger hook goes. I would rather have a stronger hook when I'm fishing brush piles because I don't want it to bend out. I'd rather just pull up the whole dang brush pile because the crappie ain't leaving that brush pile no matter what. Warbird instead of the warheads, these are the warbirds. The reason why they're called the warbirds is because they have feathers in the back. That is a crappie jig right there in their pink fire chartreuse. It's a pink head, blue chenille, and some yellow feathers with a little bit of blue flash. So these inspired me to start tying my own jigs just to try them out. But right here, 1/16 ounce, definitely a unique style crappie jig that I'm excited to try. So last baits as far as everything else goes, we got something called spy baits. So I've never thrown a spy bait in my life, but I know spy baits usually come bigger than this. So what these here are called the shinobi shads from Jenko Fishing right here. So this right here, there's 3 different colors of the shinobi shads: Snot Rocket, Gag on it green, Snot Rocket, and Pro Blue over here. So from left to your right to my left. So that's 3 different baits right there. These are interesting. So what you do with these is you fish suspended fish with this, and what you do is you cast it out, let it sink, but you start reeling slowly as it sinks. So it's essentially like a sinking whopper plopper, if that makes sense. It's a sinking, or not like it's sinking devil's horse, it's a sinking devil's horse. So yeah, that is kind of crazy. I've never really used any baits like that. I'm definitely interested in trying it. So for that summer fish, summer and winter, I bet these things are amazing. Late winter, these would probably even kill it too. Yeah, I'm definitely. All right, guys, that cut out randomly. I'm not really sure. It's because I was filming for 30 minutes, I think. So, but yeah, like I said, we don't really have a whole lot of suspended fish here in Florida too often, unless we're deep cranking and stuff. Shinobi shads look great. I've never tried any baits like that, but here is the last bait. I don't know why my recording cut out. It cut out right before the last bait, of course. So this right here is called the Jenko Fishing Waking Bait. This thing right here is a crazy bait. This thing, whenever I saw it in the lure tank at iCast, I immediately went over to Janko to check out what this bait was, because I was like, this looks awesome. It looks amazing. So there's a couple of unique aspects about this bait. So it's a hybrid wake crankbait. So essentially what you do is you tie it to this first eye that's on the top there, right there. So that first eye right there is meant for wake bait style lures, and the second eye down here is meant for square bill style action. So this is their smaller size. They have a bigger size that they're working on right now, but this bait right here is extremely unique. I think that this bait looks awesome. In the water, like the action was just crazy. It was just pop, 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 pop when it was in square bill mode, and it was pop, pop. It was like, it like almost dove, but like didn't dive whenever it was on wake bait mode, and I loved that. I thought it was extremely dope. The paint finishes of these baits look awesome. They only have really 2 colors that they've shown off so far, is this color and a black color. I didn't get the black color. They just sent me this one, and I'm really impressed, and I'm really excited to try this bait out. I really want to get out there and try this bait so bad, just to see what it can do. But I think this is gonna be an awesome grass fishing bait right here. But another unique thing about this bait is they made a hybrid hemp plastic bait that apparently erodes away and corrodes away faster than any other plastic on the market. So the hemp plastic is more environmentally friendly. So whenever it gets washed away in your waterways, it is essentially pretty much 0 to little effect on wildlife and how it affects the waters. And to be honest, guys, if you've gotten this far in the video, I'm going to level with you and be serious. I personally want to move in a better direction to help how I affect the environment and down the water stream. And it matters to me where it's not just baits, it's not just that, it's how much water you're using, how much trash you're putting out. I mean, you got to be careful of those sorts of things, and it always goes back to the water in the end, because most of our earth is covered by water. Let's treat it great. And that's kind of like how my idea is. Whenever I saw that they were doing hemp plastic, that immediately caught me on to this company, that they care that much about the environment to make more expensive bait to use that helps the environment in the long run, push towards a new industry standard. So this plastic that they made the bait out of, this is not an example of it here, but they made this bait right here out of that hemp plastic, but not this one. They made it and it looks awesome. The plastic's all the same. The durability is the exact same, and it erodes away over in about 8 months. All the plastic's gone. It's going to take a few years, if not more. It would take years for something like ABS plastic to go away. Hemp plastic, it goes away faster than that, and it lasts the same amount of time as an ABS plastic, and it only costs 30% more production wise than any other bait does. And really, if other companies just hopped on the train and did that same thing, that production cost would go down, so people wouldn't have to worry about it. So in the long run, hemp plastic baits will save more fish and allow for future generations to enjoy fishing as much as we do. So guys, do me a favor, go to Jenko Fishing, check them out. Go check them out and show them some love, because they're trying to do something that's different from a lot of other brands out there. You have brands who are donating to conservation, but these guys aren't just donating, they're making an effort to change the way that they make their baits. And that is kind of like a heart winner for me, and that's amazing. All right guys, that is it for the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this big unboxing. It was a lot of stuff. I'm gonna take a few clips of it and just put it at the beginning of the video how much stuff this actually was. And I want to say shout out to Jenko Fishing for sending me out all this stuff and sending me out an unreleased bait that I really am honestly falling in love with. I really want to try and just see the action again. As I've already seen the action, I know it's going to be a great bait, but I cannot wait to put all these new baits to work, find some suspended fish, go catch me up some crappie, catch me some big swim bait fish and try them out and see what I can get into. I'm super excited to put these baits to the test here down in Florida versus their Kentucky lakes and see what it looks like as far as the bait scene goes. I want to say thank you for sending me the weights, because your boy always needs weights. I'm not going to lie, your boy always be needing weights. I want to say thank you again. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, how many times did I say sauce? If you could tell me how many times I said sauce, I'm gonna have to count it myself now that I think about it. I'm gonna have to count all that crap, that sucks. But I'm gonna count how many times I said sauce, and I'm gonna put it right here at the end of the video. How many times did I say that word? I'm not saying it again for the rest of the video because I don't want to have to count it after that point. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope y'all counted them numbers so I can send you a free mystery tackle box. I want to say thank you guys for all the support. If you haven't already, go check out the links in my description, save you some money. I'm actually going to be partnering up with soon with Beyond Braid, and you're going to have a discount code for that, and that would do me a big favor if you guys go check out Beyond Braid. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, fish fear me.